Hi everyone, this is Neel, Raithatha, consultant, audiologist and director of WAXscope. Thank you for joining me in my latest video using the WAXscope, and I'm using our medium-sized specular, our size 2 teardrop specular. And you may have noticed I've reduced the brightness there, and that's because this patient has got a lot of keratin, dead skin. And keratin, which is a protein found in dead skin, is highly reflective. So I've just reduced the brightness so we don't get a glare. And I started off with microsuction. So this is a sheet of skin at the base of the ear canal. This patient had a lot more skin actually. It's quite a solid plug of wax and dead skin. Now, sometimes patients ask me the difference between having an ear full of dead skin and earwax. The truth is, the majority of earwax is actually dead skin, dead epithelial skin cells. So they're actually called cornea sites. So Western wax is probably about 60% made up of cornea sites, whereas Eastern wax is a more dry type of wax, probably 70 to 80%. Now, because it's quite a solid plug, I've just gone in with the ear hook, but it's quite a crumbly consistency as well. So it's dry, but it's also crumbly. Nonetheless, I managed to remove this lateral section, and sometimes with a hook, even if it doesn't remove the wax, it dissects it. So you can go back in with the suction and start slowly extracting the wax. You can see some of this wax and skin is very dark, so it's oxidized, whereas the more peripheral layers is more paler in consistency. Now, because I've got a lot of the lateral, so the skin near the entranceway, I'm getting less glare and reflection, so I've just increased the brightness. And this is a good image actually. You can see around the periphery, it's the lighter shade of dead skin. So that's skin that's more recently shedded, whereas in the core, it's kind of more older wax and dead skin that's oxidized. It's almost a pre-keratosis obturans, so keratosis obturans is where it's a complete dead skin plug. It's an epidermal plug. And you have this silvery white matrix like you do here. And it's slowly coming away. I did think I've put some oil in already. So to the right, it's a long sheet of dead skin extending to the eardrum. You can see I'm just going to remove this skin. By detaching the skin, quite often it mobilizes the rest of the plug of skin and wax. And this more medial wax and skin is extremely dark. It's almost pitch black. So this patient came several years ago, and we agreed that they attend quite regularly, so every year, because of how severe the impaction was last time. But men being men, and I'm guilty of that, he wasn't experiencing any symptoms up until recently, where he was experiencing quite a bit of discomfort actually from this ear, as well as hearing loss, itchiness and tinnitus. We put this patient on our recall list, so in a year it'll flag up on our system and we give them a call as a courtesy reminder. Of course, if they need us before, they're more than welcome to contact us. So we're making good progress. It kept coming away in small pieces, sheets of skin, flecks of wax, which also kept blocking the suction tip, so I had to keep coming in and out of the ear. You can see that skin layer to the left, so I'm just trying to grab onto that and pull that away. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put another lacquer of oil in there. Yeah, there we are, just on call. And the oil really helps to bind and coagulate the wax. It loosens the skin adhesions. I'm probably using oil in probably 60% of my procedures. So I'm just refocusing, looking at another part of the wax to grab onto because it just wasn't getting the purchase there. I'm going to give it a little wriggle movement now. You can see I'm going around in concentric circles just to loosen that skin, and then I'm going to move left to right. There we are. And what that also does, it helps to release the plug. Now this plug is not only attached to the canal with that peripheral sheet of dead skin, which acts like double-sided sticky tape. Not only does that skin attach itself to the canal wall, but it attaches itself to the surface of the wax plug. But this plug is impacted deep in the ear. So not only do we have to release it from the deeper regions of the ear canal, we have to separate it from the side canal walls. So I'm just going to the top, almost rolling this section down and out. Does it all come away in a big plug? No, it's separated, but I can see some daylight in the distance. So the eardrum is now partly visible. But even at this stage, although there's a lot of wax, as patient could notice a big improvement in their hearing because there was a complete occlusion before. It was an airtight seal created by this plug of wax and skin. Even when you create a little opening, sound can start entering the ear and the pressure releases. I think that was the final plug. Just going to re-examine the ear. Nice healthy eardrum. So there was no global widening. So I wouldn't say this is the keratosis obturans. I'm just going to mop up a bit at the entrance. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Take care.